Welcome to Free Play Dallas. This is Chris 2 from Tappy Hour.
Yo, and I'm Christian. Chris 1, maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to go by Chris. I don't feel good about it. I got dads and stuff.
I just feel weird, like all the Chrisness happening here. Unless we get a third Chris, and in that case, it's a thing.
That's true. And then we got the trifecta.
Blue Chris, if you're out there, we are requesting that you move to Dallas and just do the podcast.
Just for this. Just for this one thing.
Podcast, yeah.
It doesn't pay very well, or at all. No. But we'd love to have you.
And there's a drink involved.
And I'll give you free entry with my copious reward points every time that you want to come to Free Play.
There you go. There you go.
Just to complete the set, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Tappy, what number is this? Is this feels like we've been doing this for a minute, Chris.
I think this is 12 or 13. I don't know.
It's one of those. Is this our 3-month anniversary?
it's something like that, yeah.
Well, yeah,
with
we've had some off.
Weeks.
Yeah, we've had some off ones, but.
Yeah, I'll try and look it up for you. But
that's all right.
Welcome to Tappy Hour, whatever episode this is. It's the one recorded live at Free Play Dallas 9/16 and streamed live too at twitch.tv/FPKQL, where you can get us every Tuesday before Tuesday Taps gets going really good. But although we do have some 2-on-2 action.
Yeah, already had some good practice taps in here. It was a really fun pairing off with Ortega and Dean.
Yes.
Playing some just some warrior drills, doing the little 2v2s. Not even really playing with an objective, just making opportunities for each other and seeing you can play around them. It's really fun.
Yep. Yeah, it's been very helpful, instructive. I felt like I've had this season in the league. I've had like the most. I haven't felt like I've had a plateau, right? I've just felt like I've had stuff to practice and stuff to practice and stuff to practice. And like every time I feel like I've got something kind of down, like I need to practice it more, but also there's more on the horizon to learn.
Well, you know what? It's been great, too. I think especially for the summers, we got to the conclusion of it here. We're coming to the conclusion of our summer. Still, for the record, quite hot. but as we come into
bad news about December.
As we come into the end of this summer, hopefully, and go into fall, we've cleared out our Free Play Killer Queen League tournament. That is wrapped up, and we had the kind of mixer, the honeypot tournament this last Sunday. So season 12 there, and then the honeypot, predictable kind of winners, I would say there probably. It matches basically the experience that we had with the league, right? Because Pollen Count took away the honeypot, didn't they? No. Or was it Wannabes?
Right there on your screen.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me. The Wannabes took the honeypot. I actually missed the finals, I will say. So I was practicing trashies with some friends and didn't catch that part.
Hey, I'm all about playing the game, so sorry, my microphone's been a little wonky on the wire there.
Now it's sounding really good, though.
Yeah. So, the Wannabes win the honeypot. So there's 4 trophies in the league at this point. So each individual sleuth, each individual division of the league has its own trophy, and they're tiered. So the Nikita Cup, your champions are Pollen Count. Nikita is going to make a video for them, and they get their name engraved on the trophy. That's the one I want, right? That's the one that's hardest to get, in my opinion, because you can't just show up and like.
It's not a one-day pop-off.
Yeah, have a good run and have all your squad there. And maybe there's somebody missing from the other squad. Somebody's not feeling well. No. That's about total consistency here, there, against common opponents throughout the whole season. And your champions for the Free Play Killer Queen League Nikita Cup are Pollen Count. Similarly, in the Honey Hex, the Honey Sleuth, the middle tier, the Illegibles just ran away with it.
They really blew the other teams out. I mean, they're definitely a league above, I would say, deserving of their promotion into the Killer League.
Correct.
Sure.
I agree. So they get promoted.
And shout out, too, to John, because this is John's first season queening. And he did, I mean,
undefeated?
Undefeated. He made a marked improvement from the beginning of the season towards the end. I think their whole team kind of meshed well together over the course of that season. So congratulations to them.
They really were the class of the division, obviously, going undefeated.
And it's a mental game, too, that's different. Because I've played with all of those guys before, and you can see the amount of adjustment that they've made as a team to be more cohesive, less combative as a group. I'm really impressed with the amount of progress that squad has made.
I really want to see that team stay together in some form, maybe all 5 of them, and play with the top teams. Like,
yeah, no, I think they'd be great. I think
they earned it. They
Yeah.
earned the shot, and I'd like to see them take the shot because they earned
absolutely.
it.
I do want to see them playing up against wannabes and pollen count and refried bees.
Right, and
I think for sure.
And that's your top three
Yep.
From the Nikita Cup standings, right? So they were not put in the honey hex. Like, we had some overlap between the divisions, between the middle and the top division. So alone and playing extra games against each other were the wannabes, pollen count, and the refried bees. So the wannabes win the honey pot. We switched up queens and had Eduardo go in there, and maybe even more importantly, switched up Speed Warriors and had Mario.
Yeah,
go
Mario
in
coming in
Speed.
there. I saw Mario coming clutch several games. I'd say he was really. I mean, you were like super consistent about staying up and doing some chores and keeping things safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes Mario, he just finds these crazy paths to hit kills that I just don't expect. I don't know how he finds them so
He's great, but he's safe while doing it as well.
Yeah, that's
so.
what I mean. He's not. His uptime is still really high.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
Yeah.
he's going up there
It's-
with a 40% and 3 queen kills or something like that.
Heads I win, tails we keep
Yeah.
playing. That's the type
Exactly.
of flips you want to do.
He's like 75% up. He's got 2 queen kills or
Yep.
1 or something
Yep.
like that, and just putting pressure everywhere. He's just really great.
Yes, he is. He is
Yep.
fantastic. I will say we were talking about the refried bees who get tied for third in the honey pot and also get third in the Nikita Cup standings. They're great. And we would have lost. We were down 2-1 in our final series, and I had to switch to objective.
Yeah.
Just to get like something moving, because Tim, the queen for the refried bees, is essentially unkillable.
Yeah.
Like,
And who else do they have? The Castons are on that team. That's
Correct.
Nathan and Katie. Both of them are fantastic players. Is it Brian as well over there? No, Brian's on
Michael
Pollen count.
and Michael, who used to be with the wannabes, he's a great player
Yep.
as well, and Hayden.
And Hayden.
Yeah.
That's it. Hayden is he's another player that really stands out as extremely successful in Speed Warrior, and just a ton of fun, the guy to play around. You know, I feel like half of the memes that we came up with in Tokyo Station or Arlington this season are really coming out of Hayden's, brain. So
I think we had to switch. We had to switch because we were down, and it felt
was it
fait
a roll?
accompli.
Was it a roll swap or was
Yes,
it?
it felt like fait accompli that we were not going to win that because we weren't playing poorly. The wannabes going down 2-1, and it was because Tim's unkillable, right?
Yeah.
And then Nathan is also pretty unkillable when he wants and needs to be, and you need the objective to like be pushing to.
You have to
kinda
create the
change that,
opportunity,
right?
right? You force people down.
So me playing
you can get-
defensively,
yeah.
staying up, and making the match go on forever would just mean eventually we'll lose in forever.
Who's your objective player?
It was DeAndre.
Yeah, D was
and-
playing it, right?
And so we swapped, right? He became our safe gate warrior. I ran objective, and we won. I think from that swap on, we won 7 of 8 maps and won the trophy.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Maybe that's a thing to keep in mind. If you flex next season or something like that.
I mean,
between the two of you guys.
it's kind of on the table for everybody to flex everywhere.
That's true.
Right? But like that initial role, like whoever it is who has currently pushing the objective has to be pushing the objective and not. It has to be adding percentage points to like your chance to victory. It's very, you're dunking berries if you're not moving the snail. You're getting speed if it's open. You're not wasting your life, but also you're not over prioritizing it because a good feed to the snail is very much worth it. Being savvy around the gates, like there's so much
there's a lot
there's so much nuance
Yeah.
to the objective role that isn't publicized a lot. And if you don't got it at this level, then like
you can see the
we were
difference.
going to lose.
You can see the difference between the really top. I mean, we were at Katie Caston all the time because she's just an incredible objective player.
And
But I'll
that's
also call out, our objective player, Alex.
Uh-huh.
I know that I'm a little bit biased because we're married, but she's been.
How does that
showing
make any bias?
Yeah, you're about to find out, Chris. So yeah, if in case you didn't know, I don't know. Is that news that we can announce on Tappy Hour?
Oh, I got engaged.
Yeah,
that
Chris
same
got
day
engaged.
during
Yeah,
the
on
honey
Sunday,
pot.
so,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay,
I
big shout out.
proposed.
Congratulations.
I proposed on Sunday. She had a coin that was in her pocket that was printed that said, "Will you marry me?" So she counter proposed.
That's
12
hilarious.
seconds later, the two queens bumped at the top, and
That's
I was
adorable.
engaged when we went to the honey pot.
That's excellent. What a happy day. And then you guys ended up winning the tournament. It was like a storybook day for you, right?
It was a day I'll never forget for like 17 different reasons. So it was all over the board. But, going back to the greatness of the teams in the league, I really want to shout them all out and like give them their time. Because, I really appreciate them. Like, we can't do any of this if it isn't for the league consistently showing up and in numbers that are bigger than anybody. So, like,
let's look at the people that are in the Honey Hex League. I mean, I'll give a shout out for Dustmap Till Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are so if you don't know them from Denton and know their history, this is a team that usually plays with a theme, right? So they've been out as vampires. They've been all kinds of things.
Well,
so
they're always vampires.
Yeah. Well, they've had like they've had like a history of kind of swapping things out a little bit. Joshua has like all these great pictures. If you ever get a chance, we should do a slideshow of these. I mean, they're really cool. You can
Google it and actually catch their old. I haven't updated in a while, but their old wiki page, because the league does have a wiki page with the individual teams having it as well. Yeah, it's a few seasons out of date, but like you can see a lot of their cosplays over the year. They're always vampires of some sort, but like it'll be Lost Boys vampires, Twilight vampires.
Oh, it's like a crossover type thing. Yeah,
hillbilly vampires. Like, it's just all over the place.
Ton of fun. I will say the thing that I've taken away from Joshua, I've talked to him a few times because he's been helpful. He's a really friendly, very, very nice person and very willing to sit down and spend time and, like, talk and explain things. He's a good kind of mentor type. If you're learning how to play Queen, especially in our area. Mm-hmm. And, one of the things that he brought up that I really took to heart, and I think that everybody should, is that there's two aspects of the game, especially as like a team lead. You've got the strategy part of it where you've got to make the call-outs and get people like a unified direction to go in, even if it's like not ideal. You got to be confident.
The team has to be going
right. You got to
together.
go one way, right? But the other aspect of it that he thinks is really important, and I think he's right, is the social side of this. Because you've got 5 people that you have to have wanting to play together, want to show up every single week, and show up for each other. And he really puts a lot of effort into that. His team chat, he showed me his scroll back. It's like incredible. They are really constantly just hanging out with each other and joking about things, making plans. What are we going to look forward to when we see each other again? And I have a lot of respect for somebody who sets that kind of system up. And I hope that other people are trying to do the same within their own team. You set the vibe for your group, and then you make out these like cool teams that almost feel like wrestlers that come out because they got a theme coming out. I want to emulate that. That's what we're doing with our Skylines team. I'm trying to show up with our theme for that. Kind of an homage to Joshua. Yeah,
having themes, having anything communal to help your team like bond and maybe practice more because you just like hanging out with each other. Like that's how Josh does it for sure.
Well, their whole team is like that. They really enjoy spending time with each other and really enjoy the company. And I think you'll find that too. A lot of the Denton teams, it feels like that. They're a very tight knit community up there. So shout out to those guys. And some incredible warriors on that team. Anthony is definitely worth a call out too. I mean, he's really doing well. Definitely somebody to watch out for if you're flying against him. That's for sure.
Let's see. Be Kind Rewind. They put together a pretty salty season in the Honey Hex. They were the team that got relegated from the Killer Sleuth. Mm-hmm. So they were really putting it on there. And Matt Hellman, shout out to Matt, who is probably your most improved player of the league this season.
Matt's incredible.
Yeah, he went from mainly objective to really playing Speed Warrior, stepping in.
That's a crazy transition.
Yeah, stepping in for Nick, who moved away, and just a stabilizing force. And I play with Matt and you the most. Like, you two are the ones who are here early, and we just tap the button relentlessly on Thursdays. We'll be there 5:30 p.m. and just relentlessly tap the button until everybody shows up.
Up in Denton. He's your steadfast attendee over there, huh?
Yes. And when someone else comes in, we might have 3, but like we'll just go one-on-one if we have to forever. And you're a bit like that. He's just always going to come out to the Denton ones, and it's shown in his game. He's improved greatly, and I think he's going to continue to improve because his tech is now above his like on cab tech, like in tournament tech, because like he's used to playing one-on-one. That's it's a different situation. It's a different mindset, but the tech is embedded in your
They'll teach you how to stick, that's for sure.
Right. It's all, even the spacing and the zoning, it's all embedded in his muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, there's issues with like awareness of like a 10-player game, but like that is something that can absolutely be compensated for and taught, especially when somebody is so committed they're showing up like that, right?
Yep.
Like he'll get there. I'm confident of it. So big shout outs to Be Kind Rewind. They had no championship, no relegation, but still a great season, and it was
Solid
so
season.
much fun to play with them.
Yeah. So then also in the Honey Hacks, we've got a team that's not listed here because they didn't have all of their.
KT was sick, but Show
Yeah.
Me the Honey.
Yeah.
Show Me the Honey, really a team that comes over from Killer Queen Black. Like that's
real. They came out of the
KT's
console
team.
Really?
Yeah, that's KT's team in
I
Killer
didn't know
Queen
that.
Black, right?
I feel like I missed out on the opportunity with Killer Queen Black. I wish that it was still available and people are still playing that online. I mean, I don't know how well the mechanics translated between an arcade cabinet with a stick and a button to like a controller, but I think it's cool. I missed out on it. Darn. But KT was sick. So she went there, and their team ended up forfeiting their matches out. So we didn't get to see them at Honeypot League, but we've played them a few times. This is a Richardson-based team, right, mostly?
Yes, it's a Richardson team. So you got Colin and Allie, Darian's in it, KT, and Brinley. And this is another like really
Brinley
good.
is so much fun. Colin and okay, I've never seen somebody smile. I've never seen somebody who makes me smile more than Colin on stream. The dude always has a freaking sign up to hold up about Show Me the Honey. He always has this great giant smile on his face when he's playing the cab. I can't help it, it's infectious. Like I just have a blast with him.
One of the
Brindley's
best
the same way.
teams
Brindley
in the league,
is super fun to play with. And Darian, I mean, these are all people that I spend a lot of time with. Whenever I get a chance while we're in their different locations, stuff like that. It's super cool people.
And it's teams like that that make us a healthy league and a fun one, and they have fans. Like they actually have fans out there that are making signs, and maybe they'll join the team next season.
Hope so.
But like,
I hope so.
Well, I mean, Allie's in the picture that I used to sign up for Tuesday Taps every day with that Show Me the Honey sign in the background. Like she wasn't playing in the league at that point. She's just supporting, and like the vibes are so good on that team, and the results are quite good as well. They were fighting for the
we
bourbon
were
bottle with you.
Yeah, we were neck and neck with them for the bourbon bottle, and ended up they were kind of our tiebreaker that we had to match up against in our last games of the set. So and it was close. It was not that could have gone either way. They were really fun to play with, and definitely people that were gracious. Both when they beat us handily in several sets, and the times that we won against them, we traded back and forth all season, and I just couldn't have a more fun set of rivals, I would say, for our league than their team.
And big shout outs to your team, High Five. You guys are the Joshua the Bourbon Bottle champions. We got to get you all together so we can get Josh to call you.
Heck yeah.
And do the celebration the right way and put the message in the bottle. It's also way high up in Denton because B equals MC squared won it last season. So I tried to go get it the other day, and it was just like it was yesterday for Pinball Monday. And
we got to relocate it. This is the home.
That's like 15 feet in the air. I'm like, I'm not climbing all the way up there.
Oh, now you got to bring.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
bring it back to Dallas.
No, it'll be here
where it stays until we.
It'll be over here, and we
become dethroned.
The only trophy that doesn't make it to Dallas is the Nikita Cup, which is going to Richardson, where Pollen counts from.
Okay. All right then.
So High Five. I mean, y'all were incredible all season. Deserving champions.
Yeah, just a shout out to James for being stepping into a team that I think James was drafted into a lower league team that he rightly deserved to be drafted into this season because he's on another level as a speed warrior, and he came in and took that as hey, I'm going to help coach these guys up. And he was constantly giving us, solid advice, helping to kind of push us up to another level. I got a lot of feedback from him on the cabinet. It's like, don't be doing this. You can't be that kind of thing's so helpful. And he, I think, has started to really enjoy being that, playing that role. Our team, Vitos, also really responsive to feedback. Grew a lot over the course of the season.
Yeah, we picked up Dean.
Yeah, and we picked Dean. We resurrected Dean from the.
I hope that means he's more stable.
I want him to come. He's having. You should see the Facebook groups. Just like Dean, constantly. This is my other favorite hype man in the league right now. Dean is like one of the best hype people that you can have, kind of rooting for you. He will cheer for everybody. Yeah, he's awesome at it. And then Alex jumping in and really enjoying it this season too. Shout out to Eric Fusion, who was part of our team at the beginning of the season, but was not able to make it out to a bunch of our games. And we had our, Dean was our standby, and I want to see Eric come back and play some more because he was a lot of fun as well.
Absolutely, here on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
B equals MC square, our teacher team. They were like sidelined with teaching duties for quite a while. Brian very, very hard carrying that team, as he has for. It feels like that's a Brian staple since he left Pollen Count. Is just like he is.
Brian,
really trying to carry a team as queen.
Yeah, I will say
to some success, by the way, to some trophies.
He's great.
Yeah.
No, we lost some very convincing games against Brian. Just me going, I'll come bounce here. Oh no.
Yeah.
Brian will just kill you.
Yeah, he knows he's the win scenario, right?
Yeah.
He's got to hold you off until he can beat you. So if you are a weak queen, if you're showing weakness, he will have to take advantage of it, and he's very prepared to do so.
I just think it's great that you've got people that are all inside of a field like that, all teachers like that can still find some time and some kind of companionship outside and hanging out at the arcade. I think hopefully you could start getting some of your, I don't know, are they all high school teachers or what are they? What do you know?
Yeah, they all met the same high school.
We should start a high school league or something around here and see if we can figure out how to get that to work.
Definitely willing. Shout outs to the Boobies. They didn't make it to the Honey Pot, but they're becoming more and more consistent in what they are. Like, I think Sam Queen for them this season, I want to say he's going to try and find a different team because it's a far drive for him from Waxahachie.
It's a very long drive for him.
I can't remember who they have targeted, but I think we're getting very, very close to the Boobies being a straight-on theme. We're the women's team.
Well, you know what? They're another team that's been a lot of fun to play. Sam's a guy that I've learned a lot from this season, and I think we're going to end up playing together. And he's on the Skyline team with us.
Okay. Yeah.
Ton of fun. He's an actor. If you guys haven't met him, he's got this cool freaking mustache. So I hope you see him on stream at some point. You can recognize that. I mean, that thing is like magnificent, like old Western style.
Yeah.
Really fun guy and a fantastic queen. And then shout out also to all the rest of the team, Molly especially. Oh my God!
Molly, Aaron, it's Nick, who I don't see very often, and Mrs. Spoon, Liz. Just good vibes. Another one of those Thursday staple teams, but very much good vibes. And I think if they are able to pull off an all women's league team, I think it very much helps stability of the league and just like making a place for.
Yeah, I mean
everybody, right?
Everybody should feel like they're welcome to play here, right? But
and I think
it's cool
I think
to have
they do.
That kind
but
of level deal,
if we actually have a full-on women's team that like is like, they're not the best women in our scene. It's just like a stable women's team that just wants to play together, and like that's hella healthy. You know what I mean?
Like, I think it's great.
Like,
if there's space and
like if it's not the book club and it's the Killer Queen club, like let's effing go. This is a club league. Like you laugh, but like
no, I think you're right.
We are doing the male version of the book club, right? We're a club league.
But you say the club league. I mean, this is also something that I shouted Joshua out for this. It's like recognizing that this is such a social thing. I would not be committing this much time and energy to.
You do know what a club is, right?
Huh?
You do know what a club is,
I know
right?
what a club is. Yeah. I'm saying, but I'm saying is like I would not be committing this much time and energy to like a guild on WoW or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know, like it's not the same as having everybody in a place together, getting to see their faces and spinning.
Oh yeah, that's the magic of Killer Queen Arcade, in my opinion.
It's so wonderful.
That's why you didn't miss anything with Killer Queen Black.
And then Death from Above, give them a shout out to as well. Like, these are the people that are coming out of Arlington. We didn't see them all at the Honey Pot League, but this is
we did see David and Liam Queen, and I this may be one of those things where I think the switch to Queen of Liam is possibly going to be good for Death from Above in the long run.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
Them and Battle Hive Apis
with
both
Megan.
Switched.
Megan
switched to Queen, and like they took a step back as far as results, but I think that's a step of growth overall.
I talk to David periodically because we do get to see them. They're more frequently after they get through trivia night, stuff like that. Wednesday nights usually a little easier for a lot of that squad to come out and play at Tokyo Station in Arlington. And I know that from David's perspective, they struggled a lot. I think really getting the time to practice together, and they had some changes going on in their team. So. Hopefully with a little more, with having Liam step up and play Queen, David maybe he feels more comfortable on Speedwear. That was a tryout for this Honeypot League. He's been playing Queen the entire season, right?
Correct. Yeah,
So.
and I do think Liam's the best player on that team right now, and Liam's a good speed. But I think a season or two at Queen, if not a full transition, will actually help them get more of a idea of the different roles and color anything they end up doing, right? There will be a better Speedwear because of the Queen experience. They'll be better everything.
We ended up playing against them. It was a mixed team on Honeypot League. So Liam was queening and David
Y'all
playing.
took it to game 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, and the eligibles filled it in too, right? So we had Ortega and John and Stabby, I think, filling that out. Great, actually a really good kind of mashup team.
Yeah.
And I think that probably what helped us come out of that ahead, because I do feel like their Warrior lineup is really solid, and definitely a huge threat there. But I think probably what may have given us an edge there is just Liam is still learning, and so sometimes whenever
it's like first set is Queen in competition.
Yeah, exactly.
This
it's
is
like,
great.
oh well, yeah, they learning how to capitalize on some of the advantages that you create through the tech play that she's already got would have probably cinched the deal for them.
Yeah. So shout outs to all of our league teams. Congrats to all of our champions. Shout outs to Pollen Count for having the shirts and the championship hats.
I'm so jealous.
Because Eric said he would buy a championship hat for anybody who wanted one, and I almost tossed him my money. That is so cool.
Hey, listen, both of the squads that have their all their gear look so good. Pollen Count and Refried Bees both show up.
Don't forget From Dust Map Till Dawn. They're
only
Fangs.
Now only Fangs. Now they're coming up with a costume theme, right? But I mean, these guys with the T-shirts and the brand. I mean, these guys have branded themselves. It's great.
Yeah. But I think that's the way to go. Taking the league seriously, they were hard to deal with throughout the season. Winning the Nikita Cup, it's the league is so much better for teams like that, and just all of our teams. So shout outs to everybody who played, and please join us. We have the biggest league in the world, and we want to be even bigger. The healthiest thing we could do is just add more teams, more players. We got room for you. We got tiers on tiers of leagues.
Yeah,
so
there is space for everybody in this league. I mean, truly.
I've never played before.
Just started playing, you're amazing at it. So.
And unlike a mixer, right, you're not going to play the players you aren't ready to play yet, right?
That's true.
You're not playing. You won the trophy, and then you're in the honeypot. It's you're the champion, but also you're the champion over here where you need to be.
Well, and when we play the season out, I didn't feel like it was a complete blowout for us to play up either. I mean, we did. I say that we got 4-0'd by Pollen Count.
Pollen Count's good, man.
They were good, but
they're the champs.
But we lasted longer than 2 to 3 minutes on some of our matches. So I didn't. It wasn't like 45 seconds we were done.
And also, it wasn't week after week after week of this, right?
Exactly. Well,
we're
still learning.
We have
right? You get it.
spots for learning teams, new teams.
For learning.
And we have just a hella competitive top division.
They really are.
It was brutal. It was so hard. I had to switch roles mid-map to beat Refried Bees. They round robin, the 3 teams round robin each other. Refried Bees beat us. We tied Pollen Count, had an extra map on them.
Yep.
Pollen Count beat Refried Bees.
I mean, it was to the point where we were looking in the last weekend. If Illegibles had come up and pulled an underdog win against Pollen Count, it was going to throw the whole thing in disarray because it was close.
Yeah.
Neck and neck up in the top 3. It could have gone any way. And you could see that same outcome at the Honeypot tournament.
Yeah,
the one-day tournament, they were all trading.
So it's good for new players with vibes. It's good for those just trying to grind out and have the most competitive scene they can get. It's all those things because we all play. So just huge shout-outs, and I hope the league is even bigger next season.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely take a break till after Skyline Swarm. So it's October 18th, 19th. That's the big major. It's not a major here, but it's a big regional tournament here, 16-team cap. We're going to hit it, too. We're 4 teams away.
Really?
Yeah,
awesome. I'm glad that Timothy, thank you. Shout out to you for getting me signed up correctly on the Google Sheets and not just on HiveMind because I didn't know.
Correct.
But you should.
Let's get in that time.
You need to sign up now. If you think you're if you think you want to play, come in and sign up.
Yeah.
And if you aren't sure who to play with, sign up as a free agent. There will be a team for you.
Yeah, and they're filling up quickly.
Yep.
But we won't have the league again until after that tournament's done. But I don't know what to do in the meantime. Trophy presentations, 3-on-3s. I don't know. I'd rather play Killer Queen on my Sundays than I would 10 bar, to be frank.
Well, yeah,
so,
I can feel that. Hey, man, you set it up. I'll be there, right?
Okay. So, yeah, let us know in the chat.
So we'll do our Tokyo Station revival tour here.
Maybe. I don't know, maybe. All right, let me think about that.
Noodle on it. Hey, well, but for the rest of you, we will see you on the cab. Thanks for spending time with us today, and we'll see you hopefully at Skylines and the next time we chat on Tappy Hour.
Enjoy Tuesday Taps. Until then.